Alright, now a few weeks ago I sowed some spinach, and in finest blue Peter is some we prepared earlier. Now notice when I sowed them, they were in rows and they've come up exactly as we've sowed them, which is going to make them a lot easier for the next stage. What we're doing now is we're going to pop these seedlings on into a little tray. It's commonly known as pricking out. Okay, so first things first, we'll sort some compost out. Now we've got the compost here, what I used before. Just knock it down a little bit, not too much. You want some structure left in it, but you're just making sure there's nothing untoward into it. Make sure it's on a level one. You want to fill up just loosely, really. Give a little tap. Air pockets you don't want. Strike it off with my famous bit of wood, just like you're sawing a bit of wood off. That's a nice chunk there. I'll put a bit more in there. Don't be too fussy with it, because you want a little bit of surplus compost. You'll see why in a minute. Then get over it away. Now, these are my little seedlings here. Now, I want to just a quick little bit about biology here. These here, you can see the leaves here. These are come up in twos, and they're called cotyledons, which are known as the seed leaves. You handle your seedlings by the leaves, not by the stem, because you'll crush them. These seed leaves, they're kind of like milk teeth, you know, they'll fall out or cut, you can damage them, but you get the proper ones afterwards. So these are produced by the seed. So what we need to do is, with your peg, remember the peg I was telling you about? You can use the peg to dig your way in, okay? Hold it by the seed leaf, push the peg in, bring it up, and it should just hold like that. Okay, and that's all we need to do. Make your hole. We'll just move this across so you can see. So we just make a little hole in there, and we're going to use the spade just to guide it in, the flat bit, and that's why I use them. Don't get too worried if they collapse a little bit, because they will sort themselves out. You will give them a drink. You can see why you need a bit more compost there. Okay. So same thing, if you dig in underneath. Now, because I've done it in rows, I can go either side. I can go either side of there, you see, and I'm not going to damage them. Okay. And in rows, I can do one row at a time. So if there were different varieties. So again, you just hold it by that. If this leaf gets damaged, there's not a problem. The next set of leaves are the ones we really need to look out for, because ultimately they're where the plant starts to fend for itself. Okay. I'm just hoping you can see this. I'm looking at the camera to make sure that you can see it. I'm hoping you can. Okay, I'll just raise this up a little bit so you can see. Oh, there you go. Job's a good one. Right. So make another one. Okay, I'll move it around so you don't work. If you're working over yourself, the problem is you'll damage them. So if we just make a shot level there, grab one, get the thing underneath, bring it out and hold it like that. That's even if it's wangling about like that, it's not a problem. Okay, not a problem. Push it in. Like that. I find the peg's the easiest thing for it. A little bit of surplus compost ain't gonna hurt. Okay. There is no machine that's really sussed this out yet. It's still all by eye, really. So I feel like it's a bit more height. There. I've got these loads of mushroom trees back. So if we just continue with that, I'm doing this nice and slow so you can see. Any big clods, just give it a little bit of a tap-o. Make yourself a bit of a hole. Don't think you're saving yourself a thing by knocking loads of holes in first, because you ain't. All right. Just make sure there's no lumps in it. That's it. If there's two, just give it a comb off. You're not going to hurt now. Drop them in. Give it a firm up like that. See what we've got here. They're okay. Pull up numerous ones like that. Just guide the roots in. You're not going to... Just guide gently, just guide them in. And again, they will pick up. Okay. Pick up. Now, if these were just roughly broadcast rather than put in rows. You're going to damage so many, but I can do this pretty good. Because what I can do is take a few rows out. These are spinach, and I can make my own little salad pot. See, I broke that, but again, that's not a problem because nature has provided me with 2 leaves. You see, so that's not going to cause any problem. That you can, I don't know if you can see, but the leaves are coming just in the centre there, the new ones, and those are the ones you need to make sure that do not get damaged. Okay, I'll just finish this tray. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes you get twins off the seeds. It's not impossible to do. Move you over there. Okay, some people are kind of frightened to do it. Don't be frightened of it. What you're looking for is consistency. Make sure that, there we go, I'll just put them out the way. Do that, give them a drinky. What this will also do, is it will settle them in, and the water will rinse around the roots and it'll get it all nicely bedded in. If it drops a bit, the level of the soil, that's no problem. You could just add a little bit more soil. Put them back in their propagator, back in the glass house, let them settle, and after a couple of days, they'll be good to go. So that's what's called pricking out, okay?